This is my first impressions video of the first bit of the DXL system that's arrived in my workshop. I've ordered most of the stack, but this is just the first item that's turned up, and a quick video as it's so hot off the press. I thought I'd get this released on the channel so you guys could check it out. Right, without even taking this out of the box, first impressions. This thing, absolutely massive, and it's heavy. I mean, that, I don't know if there's a weight on it, but it's got to be around 17 kilos, something like that. That's really heavy to start with. But this thing's not designed to be lightweight, it's sort of a commercial toolbox. So let's get into it, see what it looks like. I don't know if I can lift that out there. That is a serious lump of toolbox. So initial impressions, it's too heavy. It's too heavy for what I'm going to use it for. That's a two-man lift into a house, that is. Let's try a drawer. That's pretty impressive to be the size of that drawer. It's solid as well. That is a solid bit of kit, to be fair. Got a free battery and some free tools when I ordered this, which is quite cool. Really, really cheap deal I thought. This little decal that was in the drawer shows all the different bits of the new setup with the tray on the top and the wheels, which I've ordered them too. A deep drawer, and this is obviously the shallower drawer. So I didn't order this full stack that you get with the two drawers and then the one shallower. My plan was to use my normal toolboxes in the gap in the middle, which you can stack them in as well. Looks like it's pretty customizable. I'm sure there'll be loads of stuff on Etsy that you can hang stuff on these rails on the side and make all sorts of jigs and things to make your life easy when you're working away. But yeah, you can see here it's probably designed for something like this, with the toolboxes permanently in the back of a pickup truck or something. Or like there, like in a construction site where you set it up and you kind of work from it and leave it alone. It's not something you're going to be carrying around in the work site. I've paid for this with my own money. I'm not sponsored or endorsing DeWalts or anything like that. So this is an honest review of this thing. Yeah, it's heavy. I can't get over the fact it's heavy. It's not going to suit my work style. I might find a place for it in the workshop, but the price of it is kind of a bit of a luxury, high-end priced item to just have in the workshop with some tools in it. So I'll have a bit of a think about that one. I might be selling this on after I've made the videos and the other bits have turned up. I will be doing another video on the channel of the whole stack when it turns up, but none of it's been delivered yet. Drawers are opening with like a pull of the latch bar, working these little triggers here that are on a spring setup. I don't know how strong that is. It looks alright, but that's something that maybe I like the other system. That's like, looks like it's going to get caught on stuff and bent and smashed off at some point. I was a little bit concerned about the other drawers being reliable, but for 2 years of quite heavy use, none of them have broke and they've been absolutely 100%. So I'm sure that will be fine. It's just like kind of any other catch on a toolbox. It's quite a positive latch. At least it latches every time you close it. Like the Milwaukee system, it's just a push close and you have to latch it with another bar. At least with this system, it is latched if they're pushed in. The bottom drawer, I've put the dividers in, but it seems a bit like it's rubbing underneath. And this is on a perfectly flat bench, so I think that's just the plastic mould in there bowing up a little bit, but it's not ideal, I wouldn't say. I know these toolboxes do the same thing. The bottom of the toolbox can actually rub on the drawer when you open it. It's purely if that bit of plastic's been moulded, if it's got a bit of a bow in it, it just rubs as it opens, and it's not detrimental to the toolbox, it just sounds a little bit off. So moving around the toolbox, looking at the side here, this is like their DIN rail, or I don't know what they would call it, but it's sort of like a universal accessory rail. And good idea, because you can put anything you want on that, just make something so that it fits on that rail and you can clip it on nice and easy. So that's a really good design. Nice to see that on here. It'd be quite good if they did that on the side of the normal toolbox as well. Yeah, it's pretty hefty sort of plastic. One thing I really like about this new design is this bit here. One side of the clip here where you put the normal ToughSystem toolboxes on is completely solid. So when you engage your toolboxes here, you just put it to one side and slide it in that slot and drop the other side on and it's latched on. That is a really good design. And I hope they implement that into these ToughSystem toolboxes as well, because having the latches both sides can sometimes be a bit awkward to get them both to engage properly and latch the boxes together. That is a really positive way of doing it. Just latch one in and then the other side has the moving latch. It's a little bit like the Festool sustainer system where you push the sustainer back into a keep, and this would be your sort of turnbuckle style catch. So that's a really good improvement on these toolboxes. Hopefully they can get that into the smaller ones as well. The only thing I see missing from the specs of these that I was interested in, which I couldn't find, was internal drawer sizes. I've only got the shallow drawer. In terms of size of that internal drawer, they have these little nibs in place for the tray slots, like the dividers. We're looking at 644mm across the width. Depth of the drawer, around 470mm. But the usable depth, so the drawer only comes out and the front of the toolbox is here, so usable depth of the drawer is about 425mm. And the depth to the side of it, we're looking around 57mm as the drawer side. If we push that shut, the lowest point within that drawer, back there, I'd say 59mm would definitely clear, but it's about 60mm of height within these shallower drawers. The bottom of this drawer has got these obviously grooves for the separators. I wonder if that's removable because it feels loose and it's sort of taken away from the height of the drawer. So let's see if that'll come out. Seemingly it's clipped into the bottom of the drawer, destroying the new toolbox. Let's see what's under there. The bottom of the tray is clipped in around the edges. It's got some little hook clips clipping underneath there, so you'd probably gain a little bit of space if you're using something like a Shadow Foam, who I'm an affiliate for and will be making inserts to suit this tray. You'd probably take that bottom insert out and give yourself a little bit more height on your drawer. Thank you for watching. If you're not a normal subscriber to the channel, and have a look through the back catalogue of videos. I'm trying to sort of present a bit of an over-the-shoulder style apprenticeship through the power of YouTube, so that you guys can sort of come with me on jobs and see and learn as I do things in the trade. So if that's something you're interested in, hit subscribe and have a look through them old videos.